Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Just Josh Draws, part of your weekend where me, Just Josh, draw stuff. But I'm always joined by my group of best friends, John, who makes this all possible. John, say hi.
Hey.
Yep, and also, as always, Ed Cologne from Dodging Karma Design.
Sup?
Christ's sakes, dude.
I apologize
I had
in
to be-
advance for all your ears.
I wanted to be a little bit different than John.
Oh, okay.
John's all like, "Hello."
Polar opposite. All right. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in as always. We definitely want to say hi and let you guys know we're going to do another mashup live stream. If you guys have seen the ad, this brought you here. We're doing another Rick and Morty mashup with the Justice League, which should be coming out in a few days. And the crowd goes wild.
The crowd goes mild.
So the reason we're doing Rick and Morty mashups every live stream for the last few streams, most likely, Mr. Shaw, most likely. So the reason we've been doing Rick and Morty mashups every stream is because we have a design that's up for vote on the We Love Fine Hot Topic competition for Rick and Morty t-shirt design.
The hell you say?
This shirt is actually, we've made it into the top, what was it, 8?
Yeah, we are currently in 8th place, and I was just given notification that we were like on the cover for like all of last week.
Yeah, we're like on the home page.
Yeah,
So
and that's like I don't remember how many I saw, but that was over 12. I think it's like 1,100 entries, 1,200 entries, something close to that.
yeah, so we're actually getting really close to the competition ends on the 22nd. So we're trying to do as big of a push as we can until then to get the hype going for the shirt, get votes out there. So if you know anybody that likes Rick and Morty, just feel free to send them to that contest so they can vote for us. The design is called Morty-O-Matic. As far as the machine in the design, you get a Morty. So we do appreciate any help that you can provide. Support in voting would really mean a lot to us if we could win this competition, because it would change a lot of things for us. So I do thank you for that.
You can vote through Facebook, and apparently it's okay to also vote through Steam. So
good.
if you have a Steam account, then you just do that.
Vote twice. Yeah.
Do we know? Does everybody here know what Steam is?
Yes, I just don't have a Steam account.
Okay,
It happens when you boil water.
he's right. And then you vote through it.
And I also spend a lot of money on there.
Yeah, right? Boiling water.
What's a lot of money? Because Steam does these does these specials where it's like we're gonna, everything's gonna be like 92% off.
More than I should have.
Yeah, I'm fully aware.
Fair enough. Well, so while they're talking about boiling water, you can vote
Wow.
through the boiling water as well. So like I said, we do appreciate any support you can provide. If you haven't voted, please go vote. We do appreciate it. Now, moving on to today's topic, of course, we are going to do that mashup for Rick and Morty and the Justice League. So I don't know how many folks we actually have with us right now at this point, but this is usually the part where we start to ask questions and try to figure out what you guys would like to see in this image. So first, we're just going to preface this by saying that more than likely Rick is going to be Batman, just because, well, he's Rick and he's most likely Batman. But we still have the Flash, Wonder Woman. We still have the Flash, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman. Oh, and Cyborg.
Do you want to do the whole Justice League?
I have no idea.
I mean,
really depends
The
on-
question is really how many, because you don't like really doing more than 2, 3 tops.
Well, last live stream I did this 3, was it?
Yeah,
Was it 3? Yeah, it was 3.
yeah.
so-
Thor. It was Thor.
If I do close-ups, I don't draw them all completely. Maybe that'll work, but I don't know. We'll see.
Just like the waist up thing. Oh, and maybe instead of like all in or
Get Swifty or
something
I
like
don't
that. Yeah.
Bring the mic up to your mouth a little bit. Thank you. There you go.
know. All right, guys. So
It looks like you have a big. Yeah, it looks like you have a big
Yeah.
black nose.
I'm in the Goofy movie. Okay. Sorry.
Berkey says Morty has Flash.
See, that's what I was thinking too in the moment. That's the first thing that came to mind. Thank you for Berkey's. So we got a Morty as Flash. Do we have any other votes? We want to try and see what you guys think. Remember, there's a lot of characters to work with. We've got Mr. Poopy Butthole.
You hate saying that.
I do. Bird Person. There's also Mr. Meeseeks.
Barkees says Snowball as cyborg. I know, man.
How?
I don't know.
He already has a mech suit. What am I gonna?
Robo Dog.
Robert's asking 2 or 3.
All right, we'll try. So whichever ones get the most like popular suggestions, we'll go with those 3.
Okay, so the Justice League, we have Batman, Superman. Are you putting Superman in this?
Are we putting Superman in?
I don't know. I mean, because that's really kind of the thing.
Yeah.
Because this whole movie is supposed to be he's not around. He's probably going to show up in the last 5 minutes of the movie, collect his $35 million, and go. So that's basically what's probably going to happen.
CG lips because it couldn't put a real mustache. It couldn't shave his
Oh,
mustache.
I heard about that. Yes, I remember that. I wonder if we're going to notice that, being how picky we are. That'd be funny.
Standing badass look.
Your standard standing badassery look. But yeah, so I mean, so we have Cyborg, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman could be, I don't know, anyone. We could be Summer. We can be what do you call Beth.
You also have other female characters in the series, but I don't know if it would.
Yeah, but I mean,
You have the hive mind lady that likes Rick. Gosh, what's her name? And so she's Wonder Woman, but she's also all the women on Themyscira. So Rick's just like, I'm gonna go to Island Amazon, and they're all the same person. Hey, you over there. I like your hair. Let's hang out. Like he just hangs out with all the Amazonians.
Burkese is speaking in broken English. It's a little early to be drinking Burkese, but the dad be Wonder Woman.
Oh my gosh.
No, that was 2 different posts. The dad be Wonder Woman, and just Wonder Woman Morty. You know, Batman, Wonder Woman. Oh, crap.
Batman,
Wonder
Morty,
Woman, and Aquaman, Snowball.
and Aqua Snowball. What? How does that even work?
So I don't know. There's gonna be some Samsung waterproofing involved.
He's gonna be holding the trident in his mouth or something. Like what? Are we? The cyborg one was actually more doable than that with Snowball.
Burkese says, "Shh, I'm tired." So's Josh. And by the way, I would like to take a moment while we're trying to figure all this out, and you guys are voting on, or at least stating who you want to be who. I want to say happy birthday to Josh. Happy birthday to Josh. Happy birthday to Josh. Happy birthday, dear Joshua. Yeah, we need 2 more. Happy birthday to you. And Mother Ma.
I hate you guys. I hate and love you guys. It's such a weird.
How old are you now? How old are you now?
26 years old.
26 of age.
I am 26 years living on this earth. And if I have been here long enough, I have learned one thing. Stop singing!
Mm-hmm. Especially me.
Half of Snowball could be a tail. Really? Thank you, Burkese. I appreciate your birthday wishes again. She said happy birthday to me in text, on Facebook, and now on the live stream. She's awesome.
But yet in person. What type of friend is she?
We haven't been able to hang out, you schmuck. Leave her alone. Dude, Burkese, man.
You don't get one of those singing clowns to show up.
Oh, God. I don't think that'd be a good idea. Unless you want the clown to get his ass kicked.
Yeah, man. Being singing
clown comes up. I need Josh. That's going to end poorly.
Imagine. Yeah. Hey there, Josh.
Robert says, "Oh my God, we're old, Ed."
I don't feel it.
He's walking on sunshine.
7 in the mornings when he gets out of bed.
5. I get up at 5.
You still are in pain when you
Yet
get out of
he's
bed.
always
Nah, I'm
late.
good, man.
My back hurts. Let me get my cane.
I've had to walk on a cane before. It's horrifying. It's painful and emasculating.
Is it?
Oh.
He was out of the city, man. I was out of the city. We're already in talks. There's already talks. We're gonna hang out. Don't worry. We're in talk. My
One day
people
soon.
will contact your people. All right, so I started trying to use this blue pencil, and then I realized why I stopped using this blue pencil a while back because it's too light. I can't even see it, so you guys can't see it. You guys
Is
probably
it
just
showing-
think
can
I've been
you see
drawing
it?
nothing this entire time.
Is there anything on that paper?
Yeah.
There is?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yep.
I don't see it.
Pick it up, throw it to the camera.
Robert
'cause I
says
won't-
2 a.m.,
Yeah.
but I'm done by 4 p.m.
You go to bed at 4 p.m.
2 a.m., but I'm done by 4 p.m. No one cares what you do on your lunch break. It's a long lunch break. Is it?
That's very
Actually, I thought it was 2 a.m. to 2 p.m., and I changed it to lunch break because I was going to say it was like 2 hours going to the bathroom in the middle of the night, but that's not as funny. I have people. Barquise has people.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, my people will contact your people.
Josh,
Hello, Berkey. This is a special call from Just JoshDraws, the team. We want to set up a date of
Hanging out at you.
awesomeness. It's
There
something
will be much
now
merriment and hanging out.
in food.
You can just say Matt's your people, Berkey's.
it's really kind of weird because Josh, we're your people.
No, I know.
Just saying.
I don't make phone calls out. I have employees for that. Just saying.
That would be funny though.
All right, so we're still voting here, guys. Okay, you're supposed to.
Okay. So let's go. Okay, I think Summers is seems like such an easy character to draw, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna go out on a limb and probably alienate a little bit of my base here, but Summer is not a cosplay. It's a shirt. It's a shirt. And like that's it. It's not any. I don't see why people are. Oh, I'm cosplaying as Summers. Oh, okay.
It's called casual cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that really what they call this thing?
No.
Okay, because it sounds like some kind of like out that they. It's the type of cosplay you can get at Walmart. You know.
Well, it's the same thing when you like half as a Halloween costume. You're just doing it. You're doing it because you have to go to this event. So you're like, I need to dress up. So Matt is totally real people. Unless you're saying Ed's not real people, but he's totally real. Ed is not a figment of my imagination. I'm not crazy.
So all right. So we got. I think if we're doing votes on my concept, I would say Rick as Batman. I would say possibly who else? I don't know. I think Morty would be hilarious as Aquaman.
I already did him with the beard though as Thor last stream.
Well, okay, that's true.
The beard gag's been used, Ed.
Okay. All right.
So
fine.
I'll let Matt be people since it's his birthday week too. Okay. November babies rejoice.
Woohoo.
Oh, wait.
My dog's birthday was November 7th.
November babies and dogs rejoice.
Still not sure how old. Hey, you know what? I do have a quick question. When it comes, do you know anything about the dog years?
It's a myth.
Well, granted, but still, are you supposed to count like the first year as 1 year and then the rest of the years as 7, or is it just 7 years?
From my knowledge, it was just 7 in general.
That's what I heard, but somebody told me it was like, oh, you count the first year as 1. I was like, that's like the first time I've ever heard that crap in the history of ever. So yeah, just saying. I was just curious about that.
There's too much math involved. I just count normal years.
Yeah. Well, in that case, my dog's somewhere around 14, 15 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's still kicking, acting like a puppy, licking my face.
Yep. He was really great. He bit me like the first day we met. And Ed's like, yeah, he does that. And I'm like, okay. He's like, he's cool. He'll chill out. And I was like, ha ha ha. Like, it was cool. I've had bigger dogs bite me, so it didn't bother me.
And then literally like a minute and a half later, he's like, why aren't you rubbing my belly?
Mm-hmm.
What's the deal?
I was like, I know your type. You just bite me. And
I
then
just like the fact that you let people in your house and your dog bites them. Oh, yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
Can anybody say,
He looks at
well,
me, he's
sir?
like, he may bite you. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, you
No, yeah, I
bit
did
me.
warn him. I did warn him.
I went for it anyway.
But his puppy is 2.
Lacey's adorable.
You mean 14? Get with the program, Berkeys.
Once again, too much math.
Ed has seen pictures of Lacey now. Yes, I have seen pictures of Lacey now. Have I? Yes.
Lacey's full of adorbs.
Full adorbs.
Yep.
Adorkable. So adorable. So, if I was, so are you excited for the movie?
I'm excited to go see it.
Yeah.
because I like going out to the movies.
It
Yeah.
looks interesting.
I think it's just a movie that, I don't know. I'm going to say something that's going to be a very unpopular comment, and I don't know how anybody stands on Ben
You do
Affleck.
very well at that.
Yeah, I try.
You've been doing that a lot already. And
Popular
just
comments.
started.
Really? What was my unpopular thing so far?
Summer's not a cosplay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You let off with saying that too. You're like, I don't know. I might lose my fan base. I'm like,
yeah, that's true.
I don't even know if any of your fan base cosplays Summer. So
No, I'm just saying.
Ben
You can
Cameron
find
here?
Ed
Does he
on
sign-
Twitter at Ed Sucks.
Ben
I think
wants to be.
That would be funny, but that's probably somebody completely different. Oh, Ben's here? Oh,
No, I
okay.
was just saying if he was, I'd be like, why hasn't Ben here to?
To destroy
I
you.
want to cosplay Summer. I
No,
know we
no,
give you
no,
crap about it.
yeah,
Damn
it would
it,
end
Ben,
off
he's
with-
not here.
It would end off with, Ed needs to cosplay Summer and dance.
Yep. So
Why do you have to bring that up? Now it's not happening.
Yeah. Then you have gotten really good at 3D rendering.
Subconsciously, he just really wants to dance. He's just fighting it.
I know.
So,
He wants flashy lights in the background too, which I can make happen.
yes, with like big noises.
But let me
not big
let me
enough.
check. He turned that feature off.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Damn.
So it doesn't change while we're live streaming.
I thought it would be cool. So,
Okay.
I think Morty should be Superman then, in my opinion. Rick as Batman, Morty as Superman.
And they fight to the death.
You want to have Jerry as Aquaman? Just completely looking awkward. Basically, just riffing back on the Aquaman sucks concept.
No.
Burkese really wants some mobile.
All right. So
as
here's what we're gonna
Aquaman.
do then. You guys can decide. Okay. You guys can decide,
Oscar.
and we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
I can either fit everybody in that we talk about
Yikes.
in pencil only,
Yeah.
or
Or
I can try to do 3 characters of everybody's vote and then try to ink them and color them. Either way, it's going to take a little while. But pencil, I can at least shade them and do different things, and I can fit everybody in quicker, though. So it's your call, people. Vote.
do you want pencil or color?
Pencil or color? Here we
'Cause I
go.
can color it later and post that later when I have time. But today, for time, constraints, the live stream, we can't go indefinitely. So
We can do 6-hour live stream, not a problem. I'll go lay
have-
down on the couch.
I have a feeling Catherine's gonna call and be like, "Where the hell's my husband?" I don't know. He's dead tired.
Perky says, colors!
Colors. It also do the colors.
People just don't appreciate the fine pencil work anymore these days.
Did you get my? You did that sketch cover of Venom Stitch.
Yeah, I'm working on it still.
Yeah. Are you going for like a Jim Lee style with
Nope.
the dark?
No, I'm just Venom's like that in general.
No, it
He's
just
usually
seemed-
got a lot of spotted black areas, and then the rest of him is the rest.
Okay, we have 2 votes for color. I think we're just gonna have to call it at that. I like the guy.
Do we only have 2 people in the stream?
No,
well,
we have more than that.
I didn't mean that. And like, do we only have 2 people to stream, Ed? I meant more like, no, really, do we only have 2 people? Because that's cool. I'll just...
No, we have more than that. We have 5.
What?
Yeah.
All right. So we got Bat Rick.
brick.
Yeah. You don't have to fuse them together every time.
It's a mash.
I know, but he can just be Bat Rick because nobody's gonna call him Brick.
Just saying.
I know. Never mind. Just put it all in a bag. Ed. All right. So who's next then? So we said you guys want it. Okay. We're gonna take another vote. Who wants Morty as Superman versus Morty as like the Flash or Morty as Wonder Woman?
Morty is Wonder Woman. I guess what the hell not? Really?
Watch, use, guys, and T3.
What?
I have no idea what you said, Robert. Robert, I'm looking at you. What?
I think he's watching Us and Terminator 3.
Desire is irrelevant. Watch the stream. Damn it. Do it now. Get to the live stream.
Burkese, oh my God, Wonder Woman, what?
I think
You want Morty as Wonder Woman? That is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I'm like Diane Themyscira. I'm gonna stop your reign of terror. Put it all in a bag. I'm gonna put it in a bag and I'm gonna send it to hell. I like how Robert's like, I put the same thing in the post. The comment is almost identical, and now I get it. But still, after you explained it, I was like, oh, he's Terminator 3. But then when he just posted the same comment again, I'm like, all right, well, I'm watching you in T3. All right. I guess I've been kind of programmed by all the events that I've seen lately, like E3 and all that kind of stuff, the video gaming events. So, like, I'm like, what's T3? So, like, they're like, no, Robert.
Okay, so we have a yes for Wonder Woman. But Morty Wonder Woman.
Robert, what do you think about Morty Superman versus Morty Wonder Woman or Flash? Come on
So
now,
if
Robert.
Morty could be somebody, Flash, Wonder Woman, or Superman? Morty Man.
Wonder Morty.
You must be blonde.
What?
I don't know.
Hadouken. All right.
I've given up.
What?
I've given up.
You must be blonde.
Wonder Woman.
I
Morty
am
is Wonder
not.
Woman. We have 2 votes for Morty as Wonder Woman. That's what he said. I'm not kidding.
You want Morty as Wonder Woman?
I don't want it. that's
I
what
do.
this- John wants.
So 3 votes. I win.
You can't claim the majority and
Yeah,
just
I
say like it
can.
was your idea.
Yeah, I can.
I win. No, you just happen to be on the wrong on that winning team. It's not like you made the whole movement. Yes, Wonder Morty. I've always wondered about Morty.
Take all your wonder and put it in a bag. All your wonder. Take it to the Wonder Museum. They call it Wonder Works.
Take it to WonderWorks. I love how after every major hurricane, the picture of WonderWorks comes out, and they said, "Look at what the hurricane did."
You're right. Yeah.
That always cracks me up. What cracks me up is like that. It's little subtle things like that, and like the Onion, when they run their crazy ass stories all the time. What I love is you see in the comments and be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that's real." Blah blah blah. It's not. It's not.
How do you flip a whole building upside down but the lights stay on? It's so crazy.
Have you ever been in that building?
WonderWorks? Yeah, once. I went in there and politely, I'm just gonna say it's like a bunch of. I remember going there. I was like, wow, this is like a bunch of science fair experiments from the '90s.
They're just making enemies today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They also have an awesome laser tag facility up top.
I should never did that.
Yeah.
Oh, but I do know they had that whole arcade area. I at the top of WonderWorks. I remember I landed the space shuttle on the first try, and everybody was like, "How did you do that?" And I was like, "I just have this will to not die."
Cheat codes. No.
It was up, down, left, right, BA start.
Everyone lives.
Okay, and we have Superman sucks. Jerry is Aquaman. That's what Berkey said.
I thought you see, I thought people would want Jerry as Superman.
Really?
Because then you make fun of him all the time. Batman would. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
is-
Because like
is-
there's a constant rivalry between people who like Batman versus Superman, and Batman is like.
But
Plus,
Superman's not in
Batman
the
versus
movie.
Superman would be infinitely more funny if it was Jerry versus Brick.
Did you say brick?
Shut up. I'm really tired. You want...
Even we know crypto is not in the movie, but no crypto. No. Crypto ball.
I don't know what anybody's saying.
So,
So can you imagine that? Hey Jerry, do you bleed? Well, Rick, I don't know. You will. You punch him in the face. Blah, 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 blah. Look at it, you know? Like, can you imagine that? Like the fight scene of that? I think that would be amazing.
but the thing is, now I want to put Rick in every form of Batman. You know? I swear to God, I was like, swear to me.
Hey, You know why we follow Jerry? What? Because you're stupid and you have a cape. And capes suck, except my cape, because it's awesome, Jerry. It's like that. There you go. You do it like that, and then you're all set.
I do think it's kind of funny that, at least in the rumorverse, you see Batman and Wonder Woman getting together in the movies, like as an arc. But
That happens a lot in the comics, dude.
But I know, but you would think, and I know Superman has Lois Lane, and that's why they don't want to do that. But I mean, come on. I don't know.
Look, she is Diana Themyscira. She
Yes.
don't need no man.
Yes,
She is a strong, independent Israeli woman.
she is, and because she's Israeli, she actually had to go
Be
into
in
the
the
Israeli
military, yeah.
military.
You have to serve for a certain amount of time yet.
I think she was 2 years.
Supermodel by day, Amazon princess by night. Take all your stuff, just put it in a bag.
I think he says backpack.
Put it in a backpack.
I think it's backpack.
That's great. That's great. Shut up, Rick. Nobody wants to know, Rick.
I only brought 2 sodas in order to burp, and I hate carbonation. So
I made Morty's eyes too small, Rick. He's got big old bug eyes. Put your little eyes in a bag, Rick.
So who's gonna be the third one? So you have Wonder Woman, Morty, Batman, Rick. Who's gonna be the third one? Aquaman, Jerry, Aquaman, Summer, Aquawoman,
thinking.
Summer, Cyborg Summer. That sounds fun. That's actually really fun to say. Just try it.
Cyborg Summer. Just say Cyborg Summer. It's so fun to say. Cyborg.
Come on, I'm waiting. Try it.
You're scaring me, Rick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You sound really weird, Rick.
It's Cyborg.
Stop
Summer.
it.
Why can't you just say Cyborg Summer just once? I just don't get it,
Because
Morty.
it's stupid, Rick.
You're not making any damn sense.
'cause nobody-
It's just a word. Are you afraid of words?
Nobody likes
Are
you,
you that
Rick.
pathetic or afraid of words?
I'm not pathetic. You just pick stupid things to talk about.
Cyborg Summer.
You do that too well, Rick.
How come nobody ever does anything with Beth? I noticed. I went through like out of the We Love Fine T-shirt contest that we're in. Went through like at least a couple of hundred of the shirts. A lot of which, God bless them, they tried. But the thing that gets me is when I'm looking at it, none of them have Beth in it. None of them. I mean,
Because Beth's lame.
I think one of them has Jerry. I think 1 or 2 of them might have Jerry. But it's all Meeseeks, Poopy Butthole, Rick, Morty. I don't know. I guess it's just me.
Because the show's not Beth and Jerry.
Oh my God, how horrible would that spinoff be?
Be like Tom and Jerry, but nobody would want to watch it.
I like the episode where how they perceive each other was
Oh, she turned to like a giant alien.
yeah, she was like the giant alien
He was
thing.
a little gross slug thing.
Yes, you're still in the voice.
I am. Shut up. Don't judge me.
So again, who's gonna be the third character, or are we just doing a Batman Batman Wonder Woman?
No. That was the point of a vote, Rick.
Well, I'm trying to come up with options. Who else do you want to have the third one?
You guys are going to have to vote because nobody else is voting.
Okay. Oh, and Ben Cameron says bonjour.
Ben!
The party can start. Hey, Ben, I want to tell you about last week, and I will tell you how this, while Josh is setting it up. In the meanwhile, if you guys can pick another character. Right now we have Superman. We have Batman Rick for the Justice League. Portal League. You want to call it Portal League or Justice Portal? Whatever. And then we have Morty as Wonder Woman, as per requested, which is going to be crazy. And, Ben says Mr. Meeseeks is Flash.
That would make him even more annoying.
I'm super fast.
I can't do
Mr.
it.
Meeseeks. I'm everywhere.
So,
Woo!
Beth is Aquawoman.
She'd be Mara, not Aquawoman.
Oh, okay. Wow. Seriously? Have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
No. You what?
No, Aqua. It's Mara.
I know, but I'm just saying we're trying to.
Are you saying Jason Momoa is a woman? That is the most masculine man I've ever seen in my life. He throws tomahawks while drinking beer.
Okay.
Did you see that video?
Yes, I did.
You really shouldn't throw tomahawks while inebriated, but he does.
I don't think he was inebriated. I don't think there's quite a bit.
It was a big pitcher.
Which means, but if it was gone, and then he threw.
He downed it and he threw a tomahawk, and then he drank more.
So last week, Ben, I want to talk to you for a second, Ben. I want to talk to you for a second, Ben. This is what happened last week, Ben. So Kyle Starks is an artist over who he was over at Famous Faces and Funnies, and he was signing autographs and everything. And then what he does is he actually works on the comic book for Rick and Morty. So naturally, I show up with the Rick and Morty contest entry, and I walk up to him, and this is kind of like my tale of woe. Are you okay with me taking this? You okay with me
Feel
telling
free
you?
to go over your tale of woe.
This is my tale of woe. So I walk up there, and I have my phone, and
I get to the point, Ed, you're talking.
get to the point.
I can't tell what he's saying, but probably you're taking too long, Rick, because you're annoying.
I'm doing what best I can. Just let me
Get
let
to
me
the
finish
point.
talking. Just let me finish talking.
Say the words.
So I went in there and I had my phone and I walk up to him and I hand him the what do you call it, the cast we did last week, which was the Thor Ragnarok Rick and Morty mashup, and a print of the Morty-O-Matic for the contest on We Love Fine that we need everybody and their mother to vote. And you can vote through Steam, so if you need to vote twice or want to, please do now. So fantastic, wonderful, great. And I turn up and I push record and I start talking to him, and I gotta tell you what he said. He said, "Wow, that's a really good T-shirt idea." He said that he even said that you draw a better Rick than him, Josh, and he said that jokingly he has no idea about the contest, and he said that he should try and enter the contest. And then we were joking around. It's like, yeah, you'll probably get like somewhere in like, you're probably getting the top 10. And he was like, nah, they'd probably say I traced it or something. It was not. So we were having a nice little banter and everything. And I, shook his hand and told him thank you. And he held the thing up and I was like, fantastic. And in my mind, I was like, I'll just get a screenshot of that later. Fantastic. All right. And thank you very much. And I turn around and I walk away and I look down at my phone and I hit stop and it starts recording my feed.
Good job, Ed.
Yes, absolutely. I've been dreading this moment since last week. I was like, John is going to give me so much crap for this. There's not going to be an end to it. There's going to be like,
John's like, I'm done.
yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom. He's like, well, make sure you don't hit record or something. I don't know. So the next thing that happened is I was about to leave. I felt like I got hit by a bus, man. I was like, Josh, you remember me calling you?
Yeah.
I was crying. I was like in a
He's
fetal
like,
position. I was
screwed up.
I was in the fetal position. John's gonna hit me, and I said, you know what, screw it. And I got back up and I got in line and I went up to him again. And I was like, hey, fun fact, I'm a complete idiot. And then I explained to him I didn't have the thing recorded, and we talked for like half a second. And he said he didn't know about the contest, but he wishes us the best of luck, and he really likes the entry and blah blah blah. The reason why I'm mentioning this to Ben directly is, I was thinking if I couldn't make it, because I have probably something like to do with my daughter if that situation happened, and John couldn't make it because it was her birthday, your wife's birthday, and then Josh couldn't make it because he was burnt at both ends. I was going to send Ben.
Good job.
I was gonna beg Ben to go ahead and do it. Like, come on. I'm like, I'll get you a shirt. And yep. So that was it. I was just wondering, and the thing that gets me
Ben
is,
says Ed failed to launch.
as much as I want to give Ben crap, I'm pretty sure he would have made sure it was recording.
Unlike you.
I was, it was go time, and I hit it, and I hit the button, and it didn't work.
Send me and my 2 kids.
What did you say? Send me and my 2 kids? Great idea. Send me and my 2 kids. Well, that was last week, and it's over, so I can't do it now. Oh, yes. Rob, there is 5 people watching, but there's 5 people watching on Facebook. We are also streaming through Twitch, and we're also streaming through YouTube Live. So at the moment, right here, we have 5. But we have a couple of hundred watching all over the place eventually.
Sometimes in
Because-
our dreams.
No, I'm just saying eventually because, this is also
Eventually.
going to be.
Because optimism is the thing.
It's not optimism. It's just going to be, it's going to get 100 views eventually.
We're going to keep doing this stuff until eventually it's the thing.
Until we all die.
So, third character. Who we doing?
You already did it.
I'm looking at it. I'm trying to see. But I can't see from here. His hand's in the way. I don't have a live thing. Meek's flash. Flash skis? Flash skis?
Ben says, "Don't cross the streams."
Oh.
Literally.
I cross them all day long.
Look at me. Cross the street. Me 6 point. Like the Flashpoint paradox.
B 6 point?
6 point paradox.
6 point.
Look, we will cross the streams if we want to. And if we ever want to build popularity for the channel.
Yeah, it's kind of the necessity. That's the evil thing we need to do.
All right, so we got those 3. It just feels naked up there.
Well, I thought there we'd put the, rename it, Portal League or Justice Portal or...
Fit that down here, though. There's empty space here. I don't really know what to do with it. All right, well. Mm-hmm.
Josh looks like he actually slept. Who hit him in the head with the frying pan?
Who said that?
That was me.
No, that was Ben who said it.
That was weird.
I hit him with a frying pan, though.
Really hard.
Josh does not look like he actually got sleep. I've seen Josh with sleep before. It was very interesting.
It looks
thing.
like he has more sleep than the last stream.
Comparison to none.
Yeah.
I was able to close my eyes as opposed to this.
When I look at you, see the story in your eyes. All right. Okay. Well. All right. Okay, guys. Okay. You know what? I can't leave this much empty space. This is killing me.
What are you doing?
I'm meeting the challenge. There's gonna be a snowball cyborg and a Jerry Aquaman.
Jerryman. Gerrymandering. Which is a horrible thing for all of democracy.
Were you Richard Nixon? Is that
Actually, I was trying to go for Bernie Sanders, but for some reason Richard Nixon came out.
I was like, that's nothing like Bernie
Okay, fine, it was Nixon.
Sanders. We will do another bad voice impression on the moon.
Well, Quimby.
Yeah, Quimby.
All right. So that's going to be interesting. How do you think this movie's going to be? How do you? I don't like the idea of shoehorning all these superheroes.
I don't
into the same
necessarily
movie.
think it's going to be good or bad. I would say more it's going to be okay or good. Like that would be the two options. It's either going to be good or okay. They're not going to be bad.
How do you feel about Affleck as
He's actually, if you know anything about Batman, he's actually the closest to Batman in the comics that anybody's ever gotten.
Yeah, I like him as a Batman.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're
I
gonna have to
wouldn't-
explain to me how.
Okay, so
Because I'm looking at, I guess because I've never read the comics. I actually used to have that one comic where Jason Todd actually got killed, and beyond that, I've had that like a long time ago, and I never actually read anything beyond that. Really, I read a couple here and there, but nothing major. So I don't know what you're talking about when you say the comic version. He's doing good.
So like comic version of Batman is not so like people complain most about him being Bruce Wayne, right? They said his Bruce Wayne was very like grumpy and serious, and you know what the reason why that was a comparison even. Death Star up here, you like that? There you go.
Did you just do a Death Star?
Hey man, I'm in it for the fans. Do it for the Vine. I'm just kidding. No.
A little late for that one, sir.
I know, right? It's all gone. But
Ben thinks this movie is going to be crap.
yeah, it's probably no. But the reason being is the Batman performance that he did. The issue is that fans wanted another Christian Bale. They wanted somebody that was going to be charismatic. Batman is not meant to be charismatic. Even Bruce Wayne is not meant to be charismatic. People assume that because they don't know anything about the comic books. They know Christian Bale was really like hot. They're like, oh, he was cool. He was like American Psycho. Like he was just this really like, cool version of Bruce Wayne. The problem is they're not actually real Batman fans. They're just movie fans.
Right.
So when the comics, the reason why women like Batman is because he's dark and brooding and he isn't into you. That's the point. He has moments where he converses with women and all that kind of stuff, and they have their playful banter and whatever. But
So where do we get this whole
like,
billionaire playboy thing?
the billionaire playboy side of thing is something that's always forced. So it's not that he still goes into these moments, but he's not like Iron Man. He's not a charismatic billionaire. The reason why women like him is because he's a work in progress and they want to fix something. You understand? Like that's the point of Batman's character. So that's why like when people wanted him to be like, yeah. So the reason being is like Michael Keaton, all these other Batmans, they were good at being an actor in that portrayal, but it wasn't true to the comics necessarily. Batman is not a happy person. He's a broken person. That's the point. And girls like that. See, you got to remember, everyone who
Because
knows
girls
who,
like damaged goods.
yeah, well, they want to. They
I
think
can
they can.
fix
They think
him.
they can fix it. Yeah.
I can fix
Um,
him. You don't know. You don't know how soft he hits me when we're alone.
But what they don't know, we shouldn't joke about that on the stream. Ed.
Screwed up.
Yeah, we shouldn't joke about that. But what I'm saying is that girls, they like the work in progress, so he doesn't act any different than he really is. He's not happy, he's grumpy, and he's always focused on somewhere else. And the girls get eventually annoyed by that, and that's why they all
So
leave.
what you're saying is when he has to be Bruce Wayne, when he's normal Bruce Wayne and he's acting, like that billionaire playboy, he is more, I don't know.
He's not really who he is.
He's not. That's more his mask than Batman, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I can understand. So the movies
And
have
even
been.
then, it's forced, so it's not really like he's good at it.
We have a
Hey,
YouTube
Uncle.
comment. Oh, okay.
My uncle reads the comics, so
Oh, okay. Well, that's
he
cool.
would know. So that's the thing is like, you have a character that's not exactly like into wasting time talking. So that's why when you saw his engagement with Superman, what do you think of the Bat of Gotham? He's just like gives him crap and then walks off. Like he's not the type of person to be wasting time with Superman or anybody for that matter, unless he likes you, and even then he's not exactly necessarily supposed to be good at being like hitting on you. You're just supposed to like him from the get-go because he has money. That's the point.
I do. I mean, okay. All right. Well, what do you think about his suit? And we're
His suit is
just from a strictly aesthetics.
Fine, but my problem is he still has that whole bat cowl problem where the head, they connect the two almost, so it looks weird. But I just pictured this. I just pictured Snowball and Aquaman doing the scene, him and Jerry, in the trailer. You remember when Aquaman is falling and Cyborg catches him and goes, "Ride ain't over yet," and he's like, "My man," he throws him. He'd be like, "The ride isn't over yet, Jerry." He's just like, he's like, "Yeah, my man." He's just,
Your uncle says hi.
hi. But yeah, no. The other thing is too is Batman's. People don't like to acknowledge that Batman's a violent character,
There, you saw it.
but he really is. So like people underestimate that, and then when you watch like Batman in like Christian Bale as Batman and all that.
See, because I pretty much, like I said, my point of view is from the movie guys. So
Yeah.
I mean, and
Which is most people's view, so
Yeah.
that's totally understandable.
because okay, so let me hear this. Let me see if I get this straight. So Batman came out, blah 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 blah. Became a mild success, enough to get a TV show, and then the TV show kind of died. I think it was after 2-3 years, something like that.
Yeah.
And then Adam West, And then it rode that wave until it kind of went into silliness, and which is weird because it got even more silly. And then after that, it was almost dead. And then who brought it back?
Jim Lee.
And who's going to be at MegaCon?
Jim Lee.
And you want to go where?
It's a MegaCon.
What's wrong?
I have no money yet.
I'm sorry.
I probably won't have any money by then.
Super sad face.
Tickets go on sale this year on the 14th.
Well, but MegaCon's in March.
Yeah, you realize that's how fast the tickets go out. MegaCon's becoming the new, it's going to end up becoming the San Diego Comic-Con of Florida, so...
I think that you should do it. I think you should still go. I think you should make it a point.
Probably be a line around the building to meet him.
And?
I'm going to wait in a line around the building.
Yeah.
I want to, but I can't.
Well, I remember the conversation that we had not that long ago. Like you said, Jim Lee never comes out to Florida.
Ben says, I will buy you a ticket.
No, we won't. We're all broke.
That's why we need to win the contest. That's why we need to win the contest. There you go. We'll win the contest. We can get Josh to go to the
MegaCon.
Jim Lee Fest. And he brought it back from the dead, making it with his grittiness.
Jim Lee did Batman Hush, and it revolutionized what Batman was again. Made him a badass. But, again, the whole point of Batman is he's a lot darker and grittier than people. Like, once Hush happened and Batman was the world was built around that, Gotham became what it is supposed to be. People don't really think about how hardcore Batman actually is. They just know that in Christian Bale's he fought and stuff, but it wasn't like when you saw Batman when he showed up in BVS. A lot, Robert. A lot.
How much is a lot?
Like, if you want to get VIP passes to meet people like him, because that's how that works. If you meeting somebody like Stan Lee, which he's up there with Stan Lee, you have to get a VIP package. The VIP package could be over $100 for one day.
Well, you only need to see him for one day.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They usually don't like selling them for one day. They sell them as a package. So you'd have to check on the website to see what the rates. Plus, last year the rates jumped from the year before, and now that they're having higher profile guests, it will jump even more. So we won't even know where it's going to be at until the 14th pricing wise. So I have no idea what to do. I don't know.
Go into debt.
Plus, you got to understand. You got to understand.
We need to win this contest, Morty.
No, see, John, I already did that, and I'm not doing that again. So,
but we need you need to win this
set on
contest, Morty. Then you can meet Jim Lee and then be like, hey, I'm going to shake your hand, and then through osmosis you can gain his talent, and then you'll be even better than you are. It'll be like Jim Lee and you had a baby.
That's just weird.
Look, man, one of these days I'll meet him, and one of these days I'll be an artist at an event that he is at, and it'll be awesome.
And people will pay hundreds of dollars to meet you.
I mean, who knows? I don't know. If anybody paid any kind of money.
Rob is really insistent on you finding out the exact number.
I'll have to check on the MegaCon 2018 website.
This is what a producer does. Quickly, evidently. John's already like, screw it, I'm going to do this.
I think it's the 14th of November, Uncle, when tickets go on sale for MegaCon. My uncle was at San Diego Comic-Con, dude. He went. I was like, damn it. Like, duh!
You went to Mecca this year?
Yeah. And Jim Lee goes there every year pretty much. So I was like, no!
Yeah, he's smoking a cigarette outside talking to your uncle. Damn. It's like, so do you draw? Nah.
I showed my mom. I was like, so lucky.
I never wanted to kill someone.
No, he went to New York Comic-Con. That's what we went.
Your uncle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because,
okay.
he lives in New York.
He went next to Mecca.
Yeah, that is the
That's
Mecca
the secondary.
for New York, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, like...
Backup Mecca.
Well,
those are the two biggest ones in the U.S., I think.
Yeah.
New York and San Diego.
VIP package, the non-refundable price of $429. Refundable price of $640. The VIP package includes, and
lot.
not limited to, a lot of things.
I know.
So many that I'm not going to sit here and read them all. But
does Jim Lee get to wash my car? Is that one of them?
No, you get to be graced with his presence, we'll put it that way. MegaCon, you got to understand, dude, MegaCon and all the other big cons have become money machines. That's the point.
Well, yeah.
It's not about the fans anymore necessarily.
Ooh, you
It's
get
about
exclusive VIP lounge access.
Yeah, that's where the celebrities and stuff goes, so you get to actually meet them there, which is cool. But again,
See, the thing is, I keep
super duper broke.
when you're
And
talking about.
so-
Yeah, I know. We need to boost the post for the Rick and Morty contest so we could win money that will hopefully get us to another step, and then blah blah blah. But I get it. And money's broke. Money sucks.
Yeah, it does. It sucks. All right, so we got Snowball and Jerry. Dragon Con in Atlanta, he won't go to that one until it has the same ticket sales as MegaCon, which it doesn't.
See, you
See,
go.
The
reason
premium
the way
package-
you know that is because Dragon Con's still held in the Hilton Hotel conference area. So it's huge, but it is nowhere near MegaCon's staging area.
The VIP package comes with one complimentary Thursday single day pass to give to a friend. Does not receive VIP privileges, but they do get, a single day pass, premium pass.
That makes no sense. Hey, bro, you want to go to MegaCon? Yeah, I'm going to leave you here now.
You're not going to be there the day on. Is that for like all 3 days or for one day?
VIP package should be for all 3
The
days.
three VIP is for all the days, but
'Cause it's
the
like 4
free
days,
ticket's only for Thursday.
Is there a VIP package for one day?
No,
Really?
no.
The whole point of a VA. Josh needs to go to Dragon Con. Oh, yeah, I want to, but road trips are difficult.
It's a
and
4-day pass.
So I guess I can explain.
He would hang out with Jim Lee for 4 days.
Yeah.
I could see him doing that. I'm not doing anything this weekend.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. No. Be like, hey, it's just Josh Draws live stream. Guess what I'm with this year? Just like all.
We're live.
There's a reason I draw stuff. It's everywhere. But,
I've never been so scared in my blood.
Yep. All right. So, what do you guys think? So we got Snowball as Cyborg and Jerry as Aquaman's, and now
Aquaman's.
there's empty space up there, so I got to put a tiny flying Superman, but I don't know who needs to be Superman. Would you do
Poopy
Birdman?
butthole.
Well, it's a tiny Superman, so you can just.
Mr. Poopy Butthole? Wait, that would mean Rick would have to fight him in Batman versus Butthole. Well,
Did you really say that?
Oh.
that's just see what I mean? It doesn't really roll off the.
Don't
no,
say
it rolls
no.
off just fine.
Yeah, that's phrasing.
All right, so Mr. Poopy.
And Ben says, Ed, you only puke on your idols.
you should never meet your idols unless you're gonna vomit on them. Then I totally support it.
Yeah, I want to meet him one day, but I don't know.
Look, we'll get it done. It'll happen. We'll do a
Empty
GoFundMe.
promises.
We'll do a GoFundMe to get Josh. We need $450 to get Josh to what do you call that?
Meg,
Oh my God!
what are you doing?
Nothing.
We need like what was the? How much was it? 400 some odd? 420? I say we need gas and food, so let's just 500. But it's for 4-day pass, so he's gonna need a hotel. Or unless he.
That's in Orlando, so it's not that.
But it says that it comes with one free day that you can give to somebody.
Yes.
But is that and that's the day that you would be there. That'll be. Hey, hope you enjoyed MegaCon. I'm gonna go talk to Jim Lee. Like 4 days in a row. Just gonna sit back and be like, hey, like we were talking about yesterday.
Ben says, right, so I need to come puke on Ed.
Aw, that's the craziest. That's the craziest compliment I've ever gotten. Oh, Ben, you puke on everything. Let's get off the vomit conversation.
Yeah,
Please.
I didn't mean to make it a thing.
Yeah, it turns. You're a trendsetter, Josh.
I try. So there you go, Mr. Poopy Superman. Haha, that was Mr. Poopy Superman. So okay, so we've got the Justice League doing even grand. Is that what you think? Yeah. See, so Ben, the problem with that is the people who have to give that if they want to. So like, I just don't think it's gonna happen. But yeah. So
But I mean, it's for you to meet your idol. For 4 days.
And one day I will. One day.
Yeah, one
I'll
day.
meet-
No, 4 days. You're not listening.
One day I'll be an artist at Comic-Con in San Diego, and he'll be there. And
Josh,
I will
right
go.
now you're an artist on the live stream, and later on you'll be an artist at Walmart, and later on you'll be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you go. You're still the artist.
I know, but I'm saying like one day I'll be good enough to be up there with him, and it will be.
You are good
It will
enough.
be the day.
You're smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like you.
Oh, shut up. just take your crap.
Whoa.
Put it in a bag.
This.
What is he doing?
What?
John,
Nothing.
You can't. John, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it.
Don't worry
I
about
I
it.
don't know what you're doing. It's bothering me, John.
Ben says working on it for you. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what that means.
You can't. No, there's none of that.
I don't know what he's talking about. I seriously have no idea what he's talking about.
Ben, should I stop? If you're already working on it, then I'm not going to do it.
No, Ben. No, John.
I agree with Ben though in the last comment. The
Yeah, with a grand? Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with us? We love you and we support you and we want and we know that, you know, if it's anything for you personally, you wouldn't do it. So we have to physically hold you down and drop kick your ass into the situation we need you to be in.
Shut up.
It's okay. I get the same thing from like my girlfriend. I get the same thing.
By the way, lovely prom photos.
Oh, yes. Open mics.
All
is,
right, Ben. No problem.
I feel like Ben's like this silent producer. It's like, I'm working with
No.
John.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey. None of that, Robert. No. Oh.
So this is what
Just Josh is no. Just Josh doesn't approve.
Thank God that you have a group of merry men who don't give a crap. Is it going to hurt him in the end? No. All right. Let's
No,
do it.
no,
Let's just do it
definitely
then. Who cares? But like I was saying, yeah, last night there's a place out here in Melbourne, Florida, which is a really fun place. You guys should check it out. First off, they have great coffee. It used to be Florida Discount Music, and so there's still music memorabilia and music instruments all over the place. But it was Florida Discount Music, and then Open Mics Lounge, and then it just kind of grew into Open Mics Lounge, and more people were going there to hang out and not be rushed and have big comfy couches and watch live bands, or like what I did for what I've been doing for years, just stand-up comedy and doing a whole bunch of great things. So they've been doing these theme nights. Like Christina and I went to Motown night a few months ago, like a month or so ago. And last night, the owner, Mike, said he never had a prom. So he went ahead and made a prom, like the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. And we went there, and I had a great time, and so did Christina. And it was really kind of worrisome, because when we first got there wasn't a lot of people. And then we sat down, and by the time our coffee came in, the whole place is just stupid packed, and you can get like actual professional you can get professional photos there. And they had they had a live band and a DJ, and it was really fun. They had a whole bunch of blue balloons all over the place. It was a really good time.
Yeah, it looked like you had fun. I would have gone, but I'm forever alone. But one of these days.
What? Yeah. So you're gonna put the words Justice League or something in the bottom there?
I'll punch you. Just Josh gets violent.
Get violent. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
I've been talking to you this whole time,
Yeah, you're stalling.
Brother,
That's what
I don't know what you're speaking of.
We know nothing.
So what would be the first thing you would say to Jim Lee if you actually had the chance to meet him?
Hi. Hello. Oh my god.
Like, hi. Wow, it's really nice to
Hi,
meet
Mr.
you.
Josh. I loved meeting you, Mr. Lee. And Bruce, your brother Bruce was amazing.
Your dad, Stan, he's just incredible.
Stan, your dad Stan. It's like,
He's friends with Stanley, but like, that would be hilarious if that happened all the time.
well, he's Asian, isn't
yeah, he's from China.
he? Yeah, so that's good.
His family wanted him to be like.
That's my son.
If you watch his biography, which I have,
Oh my God, really?
His family wanted him to be a doctor or a lawyer, as most families who come from China to live in the United States want, because they want their kids to succeed because they had a lot of trouble in China, big trouble in
Little China.
big China.
China's pretty big.
China's huge.
China.
But yeah, so he came here and then he started. His parents would buy him comics to kind of shut him up while they did stuff, and so eventually, though, they didn't really notice.
Shut up, read
They didn't
this.
They didn't really notice, but he was actually starting to draw them, and he actually got really good at it. And then he said, "Mom, Dad, I want to be a comic book artist." And they were like, "What?" And so that was rough. And then just them saying what, that was real rough. So after that, though, he started to prove himself, and he started apprenticing at like DC. Well, not at DC. He started apprenticing at doing basic stuff, and eventually he got onto X-Men, oddly enough. That was his first. I think it was X-Men or Wildstorm. I think it was like Wildstorm might have been the first one, but no, it was X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
I was right. Damn it. So he worked on X-Men, and then after X-Men, he actually got jobs working for Marvel, doing on other projects as well. And then he ended up going to DC, where he worked on projects as well until eventually he got assigned to do Batman. And everybody was thinking it wasn't going to be a thing because they're like, Batman's kind of on the way out.
Yeah, it was dying according to what you told me at that. Because remember I was going through the whole. First it was a TV, first it was a comic, then a TV show, and blah 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 blah, and then like what we're talking like late '80s.
Yeah, people's perspective on Batman was still the fun, like
Campy.
Mm-hmm. So, Jim Lee was assigned to it, and they said, you can do what you want to bring the character to life. And he's like, well, we're going to do dark, gritty, and we're going to make Batman really a crime fighter, like, for real. It's not going to be any games. We're not playing any games with this. So he made him a total badass. And Hush was, like, crazy awesome. And eventually, his way of drawing Batman and all that stuff has inspired almost all the other Batman artists who work on Batman to this day to do things. Of course, they have their own way of doing it, but you can see the influence in how Batman is drawn from what he originally started, which to me is just huge because Batman is my favorite superhero, as you guys have probably gathered from all my Batman drawings I post. I've been trying to temper that, but can't help it sometimes. But so there we got Bat-Rick started. What do you guys think?
Did you give him? Okay. Yes.
Did you? Yeah. Yes. I don't know.
Because you had your hand over it, and then you moved your hand, and then you put it back over to cover up. So there's little green stuff on the side of his mouth. That's all. That's all.
He's gonna drunkenly lead the Justice League. You guys, we gotta beat Steppenwolf. He's gonna rule the world.
He's born to be wild.
Can you imagine him going to that scene where he goes to recruit Aquaman? Morty sitting there dressed up like Diana Prince, and she's just like, "So how did it go?" And he's just like, "So how'd it go?" And he's just like, "What was it? It went all." He's like, "It went fine." He's like, "Hey, I'm looking for a total wuss who could talk to fish." And Jerry's sitting there at the counter, like just fight with him. He's like, "Who's asking?"
They have. I mean, I think as far as the casting for Aquaman in the movie, I think they did a very, very, very good job trying to get away from the giant, giant joke that Aquaman's been.
Well, the thing is that you gotta understand there's a huge fan base for Aquaman though too. There's a huge fan base for classic Aquaman.
Well, yeah, but that's classic Aquaman. This seems more like Viking Aquaman.
Yeah, and that's why people don't like it. There's
people who aren't liking this?
There's a huge
I thought they weren't liking. I'm getting confused with how much hate because I thought the hate was because it's Aquaman.
No, there's a huge fan base for Aquaman. So much. So here's the thing, bro. If you're a comic book fan, this is what happens. When a comic book gets serialized, so like it actually gets made, and there's actual issues for it. Aquaman is also one of the longer running comic books that's ever came out. He still has his own comic book, and he still has new Rebirth issues and all that stuff too. So it's not like he's not popular. And like I said, there's a lot of people that hate the fact that Jason Momoa is this like rock star Aquaman.
But you know that's what's going to sell on screen. And,
Again-
and I'll be honest with you, the coolest Aquaman I saw so far, because I haven't seen the movie, would be from Smallville. I
which
thought
was not cool at all.
exactly, and I thought he was pretty okay.
So what it is in the comic books,
In the Flash was 6.
Aquaman has a solid understanding of who he is, and he acts like a king. Whereas in this case, Jason Momoa acts like he's again in a mosh pit or something, like the whole time. Which to me, I think is funny because I'm not as attached to the Aquaman character as some people are. But I could definitely understand why people who are fans of Aquaman in the classic sense don't really like it, because they're like, this isn't him. Now also, if you look in the comic books as well recently, the new issues have actually started to combine the two together. So instead of Jason Momoa being a brown Aquaman and him being exactly like Jason Momoa, what they did is they took those tribal elements of Jason Momoa and they mixed them with the classic blonde Aquaman and his personality. So you have like, there's actually certain issues that have that. You could tell he's inspired by the Jason Momoa character, like version, but he's actually, I think they were trying to quell the problems people had with it. But, you know, to me, I just, you know, I can see it from a fan's perspective and also from a moviegoer's perspective. You got to do what you think is going to do well on screen, and the problem is that comic book fans aren't the only ones who go to the movies.
So, going back to Ben Affleck for half a second, I watched something recently where he's kind of teasing that he's probably not going to be Batman anymore.
They had talked about that, but it was a rumor. He already signed on to do multiple movies.
Okay.
They were saying that he was backing out and blah, 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 right after he got signed and everything. And he was supposed to direct Batman the movie. And then they're like, oh, but he dropped off directing it. They already got a new director, so that's bad. So he's already wanting to run away from it already.
What if Kevin Smith directed it?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't. Because the whole point of the Batman movie when it comes out is it's dark and gritty to the max, because the way they're trying to portray Batman is more like Batman Hush kind of thing, like really intense, violent, dark, you know.
Oh, do you think Jim Lee would probably help on that?
He's been part of the consulting for some of the DC stuff, but they don't really bring the artists on board all the way most of the time, which I kind of hate, because you'd have a lot more insight that way. But, you know, because Jim Lee's actually like a partial owner of DC now. He's not just an artist anymore. He actually does run all of the artists who deal with the different characters, and he assigns them, and he also does the reboots. So like there's DC Comics Rebirth and all that stuff too. All those series, he actually dealt with the visual style for all of them. So he actually had all the other artists at like a cabin, like they went to a cabin for a retreat, and they worked just to redesign all of the heroes for a younger audience, like a newer audience. So it was cool. What do you guys... I know what you're doing, but I'm not happy.
What?
I think I know what you're doing.
I'm just sitting here talking.
Quiet and...
I'm just sitting here. I'm listening to you talking, waxing poetic about Jim Lee.
I'm waxing poetic about comic books.
Yes.
What? I'm TDing here, okay? I'm switching cameras and stuff.
It's very complicated.
It's very complicated.
There's a bunch of buttons.
Alright.
Hold on. Let me check something. Yep. Sound's working. Just want to make sure those sliders didn't move.
Yeah.
Could be unleveled floor.
Bastards.
I'm just saying.
So, yeah. But either way, that's why he's such an important artist in the comic book industry. So that's why...
Well, yeah, he basically resuscitated your
he made him my favorite.
Would you? Yeah, he made him your favorite because I mean, if
Otherwise, Batman wouldn't be as interesting anymore.
Yeah, he would just be this campy thing. So, what do you think about Jason Momoa's incarnation of Aquaman? I know you said it already, but I'm just curious. Is
I
it
think it
something
will
that
be
you?
fun, but I don't think it'll be necessarily accurate. We'll have to see what happens. I'm not like other people where I would actually worry about it necessarily. Because either way, if they mess up a movie, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
By the way, here you go, Josh. You can
Man.
see the
What's
post
going on here,
that Ben put up for you.
Ben? How could you not check with Josh first? Like this, I'm reading this and I'm absolutely shocked.
Yeah. So Ben put this post up, and he's going to share it in the chat most likely for this live stream. Yeah. So if you all want to help Josh out, go
Well,
there.
just in case they don't know what's going on, you gonna just tell them? Yeah, it's already done.
What? It's already done. Yeah. And it's all Ben's doing too.
Damn it, Ben.
And Josh, if you want to know, once you go to GoFundMe, let's see if it'll actually load here. There you go.
Is that real time on his screen, so he can see what's on the right side right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ben says he never checks with people. That's how Ben works.
It's true. That's how he got fired as being a Social Security worker.
And for everyone else out there, I'm going ahead and posting a link into the chat for YouTube and stream Twitch. There we go.
So it seems to be, if you would like to donate to get Josh's self over to MegaCon this year to VIP it up with Jim Lee, the man that we've been talking about for the last 20 minutes. The guy who resuscitated or revitalized, I guess is a better terminology for this context, Batman, to make him literally the one of. Would you say he's your favorite artist? He's your favorite artist
Of all time.
of all time.
The GOAT. He's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. And you know what? If you do get the if you do get the 400 stuff to get there, and you still, obviously need the other money to, get the hotel and all that jazz. But you know what I'll do, man? I will gladly take your ticket for Thursday. Or you know what?
You're so horrible.
Well, to be honest with you, it's either
snap.
him, it's either me or Ben, and Ben betrayed him. I'm perfectly fine.
And there was no obligation, by the way,
No, this is just something.
that Ben threw together because Josh really wants to see
He's a super fan.
his favorite artist.
Well,
And
Josh-
you can look at Josh's face. His face is, I'm gonna hurt
well, you gotta
someone.
understand, Ben's favorite artist is Josh.
Oh. Well, I appreciate
And Ben-
it, but
Ben also says no ticket for Ed.
You must take me. Actually, I can see Ben. You must take the little one. Pointing to one of his kids. You must take the little one. He's annoying.
Ben says, I did not betray him. I'm trying to make his dream come true.
I did not betray him. I did not. Oh, hi, Josh. Hey, you're surrounded by love. Why do you look like you're passing a kidney stone then?
I might be for all you know. I just,
I know.
Yeah.
Pride's a bitch, especially when you have friends.
Thank you, Ben.
That was sincere. Hey, you know what? If it works, it works.
Ben also says, no take Ed. He is more annoying than my kids.
He's not wrong.
I was about to say that. You took my line. I don't even know your kids, Ben.
Okay, what I said was not that funny. What are you pointing at? What
You.
Oh, okay. How is there? Did Ben actually start it off? Did he donate something?
Yeah, I don't know how to read this.
Oh,
site.
just hover over it.
No, not yet.
Oh, it's got some.
And Ben also says Josh does not like accepting help.
I
Trust me, I know.
Amen.
You shut your mouth.
Well, where?
I
Thank you.
have to try to do things on my own first. It's just because I don't want to be a burden to anybody. I don't. I don't. I
Not
want
a
to.
burden when it's love.
I just it sucks when you can't do these things yourself. It's like, I don't want to be asking people to donate. People have their own problems.
Baby steps, brother.
I'm trying.
So speaking about that, maybe we should talk about justjoshdraws.net.com.
What?
I'm still talking about .net. I know it's like both. If you go to justjoshdraws.com or .net, it'll take you to the same place. But I keep saying .net because I guess that's what we started out with, or it was .com.
Actually, it was .com, then .net, then .com again. But you just got stuck on .net for some reason.
Because it sounds good. You can continue saying it all day long because it'll go to the same place.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's on that wonderful place, Ed?
Right now, if you're looking on the screen, we have the right screen over there. Yep, we have available now. We have the cosplay coat of arms. That is, if you know anybody who does cosplay, they are going to be very, very, very unique group of folk that have only
Robert,
one thing.
why don't you feel the love, man? I love you, dude.
I feel the love.
I don't even know you in person, but I love you.
So,
But I just feel terrible about accepting money. So.
well, feel. I think.
Oh
you should
God, I
feel,
ruined that so bad. Okay, keep going. We'll
you
just
should
keep
be
going.
no. You should feel good about the fact that no one's giving you any money yet. So,
Yeah.
so calm down. It's okay. But if you go to the cosplay code, I'm sorry, if you go to www.justjoshdraws.com, you can see the cosplay coat of arms, as opposed to a whole bunch of other different items. But the cosplay coat of arms, in particular, that we're referring to here, is an amazing shirt that has a lot of different things that all cosplayers would have. No matter what you're cosplaying, you can cosplay as a bunch of different things. But what you're wearing, how in order to make the stuff, that's where it gets interesting, because you have the sewing, you have the hot glue, you have all of these other things. And that is what all of this. That's all over the shirt, and it's done in a coat of arms style. So it's kind of regal. Is looking, and we're going to be updating different shirts with the new Just Josh Draws logo on the sleeves, so you could rep without having to be obnoxious all over the chest. If you want to go ahead and give some response onto that, we also have We have plenty of other shirts, but the cool thing is we're on the precipice soon. We're going to start having more items coming in, like Pokey Rick or Swiftymon and things like that. And we have a whole bunch of other different items, such as coasters and
It keeps
journals.
on freezing on me, so you're stuck on this screen right here.
It's okay.
All right.
We and we have all different kinds of shirts and different types of materials of the shirts and all
Different types of materials. What do you mean, Ed?
Like materials. Like there's better ones, and then there's economy ones, which are better than nothing.
But can you wear them still?
You can still wear them
Oh
on
my
your body.
gosh!
And if you
Hey,
and
sounds
underneath all of these shirts, you would actually still be naked. So just saying, it's an amazing thing. Josh is also. Oh yeah, I love that. Josh is also doing cosplay designs and pet portraits, and we'll start off with the pet portraits. I'm looking at that right now. Is that on the screen right now?
That was on screen.
That is so adorable.
Oh.
And what dog is that?
That's a German.
No, I mean, whose dog is that?
I don't know. A person's.
Silk shirts. I don't know all that yet, man.
Whose pet is on?
My friend Brittany's
Yes, that's right. That's
dog.
Brittany's dog, and it's such a cute puppy. It's a shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
It's a German Shepherd. Yes, but he does tattoo design, cosplay design, where he would just envision your outfit to specifications, or he can do a more advanced version where it's the whole turnaround. That's actually really cool. So, yeah, and all of these are available at justjoshdraws.net, and you can get things done. Or .com, justjoshdraws.com.
It doesn't matter. Just stick with one.
I know, but I just kind of want to be uniformed.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, you
.com.
saying both every stream didn't really help with your pursuit either.
You know what? From now on, it'll be .com. JustJoshDraws.com. You too can get a whole bunch of damn things, like posters, coasters, not to mention stickers and something that rhymes with stickers. I can't. Stickers.
Is that your shtick?
Stickers of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Wow, that looks pretty good, man. I like the perspective of the explosion going out. The super poopy butthole.
Spider-Man.
Super poopy butthole.
When you want to draw the Justice League, you call Stan Lee.
What do you mean I don't know what a uniform is, Ben? How long ago was that? Okay, gotcha. All right, okay. Sorry, getting caught up and up to date on this end.
Oh,
Baha, waha, wahaha.
who would Commissioner Gordon be?
We don't have room for a commissioner.
It wouldn't be in here. I'm just saying, like, hypothetically speaking.
Oh, in
We're still making a movie here right now. This is a hypothetical movie.
okay. So like the Justice Morty. Okay. It's just us, Morty. It's just us. We gotta get through this. There's no way out of this. You just gotta get it done. All right, you are slow today. Yes, I am. Shut up.
Just a little.
I think collectively in this. Well, I slept pretty well last night. Not to rub it into Josh's face, but why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just let me down. This is like, come on, Josh. Yeah. Around and worst of all. You never go, baby, when you say I love you still. I need you.
I need you.
You know that anyone down there. So build me.
Build me up. Don't break my heart.
Down.
Oh, well.
Tell me more. Oh, sorry.
Did you say Samuel? Never mind.
You just went into oh well. Tell me more. Yeah, you went into that.
Did she look like a fish?
Does she look like?
That was my censored version of it. Did you
Oh yeah, the Samuel L. Jackson thing.
Yeah.
Does Marcellus Wallace look like a fish?
Did she look like a fish?
We're getting close to having to voice all these. Although we can't voice all of them
Why not?
because
Because
Josh.
why can't you?
I mean,
do
we're
it.
gonna try.
Don't try.
You're the one that started this, so we're gonna.
What?
Yeah. It's
How
all your
did I
fault.
start? Are you okay?
It's all your fault.
So the reason why this show is happening is because I said, "Hey, you should join that Rick and Morty contest."
Nope. I said, you're the one that started this voice thing after the drawings.
And it's wonderful.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said you started it. So, if you're doubting, then I don't care.
in the jungle, the mud. Oh, wait. I was reading Robert's comment there.
What did Rob say?
In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
The lion sleeps tonight. There you go.
We don't have the budget for actual music, so we have to sing all of our background
Yep.
music.
Yep. Sad, really.
It's kind of like
Or we get sued. Dun dun dun.
I want to talk about legal stuff, Rick.
Welcome to Just
shut
Josh
up.
Gets Sued, where we go to court live streamed.
Dun, dun, dun. Judge Ratchet.
Dun dun.
That's an actual thing though. Not like an actual serious judge, but Judge Ratchet was like a YouTuber who did he would dress in drag and then he would do court scenes like an actual court show, but with fairy tale people, but all the princesses were always drag queens. It was weird.
And currently, Robert is laughing his ass off.
Is it why? Why is he
he's
like-
Elling his AO.
Because, I don't know, singing,
suing something.
I think it would be funny to see Josh get trying. Not that I think it would be funny to see Josh get sued, but I can see how that would hold up. So, you've played more than 15 seconds of our music
Well, I'm sorry, sir.
in front of people.
I swear, Judge, I didn't make any money off of it.
Watch this GoFundMe. Damn it.
Well, that was set up for my buddy Ben. And he
I did not grant him authority to do that. He did it of his own accord. I demand justice.
And Robert is laughing his butt off because of everything. We're just
Sounds
that funny.
good, Robert. I don't know why I'm still doing the Kennedy voice.
Amar is saying, so chill.
Who
Fire,
did?
fire, fire.
No, it's hands. That's
Hands.
that's
Look, I don't have my glasses on, so it looks like
He
fire
says
to
your
me.
hands are on fire. We will put him in on fire.
What the?
Don't worry about it, Ed.
We will call
It's
Denzel.
okay.
Denzel Washington. Thank
Justice
you,
is
Mr.
making the
Huzzy.
money.
No just ice, no tip.
What?
I'll send it to you later. All right. So I thought you weren't going to color this.
No, he decided to color.
Are you doing just the darks?
Doing grayscale, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because gray is his favorite color. I can't even say favorite today. What the heck?
You okay, man?
No. Too much coffee this morning.
I was actually impressed with the size of that drink.
Ben says, Josh already has a donation.
Oh.
Damn it, Bobby.
I'll tell you what.
I like propane and propane accessories.
That's my purse.
It's my birthday and I cry if I want to.
It was Josh's birthday.
I cry if I want to.
Think about this. It's a gift from all your fans. And if we don't make it to the goal, then I guess we just pull out whatever we can and buy what do you call that?
Monster.
I was gonna say refills for the Copics.
Copic?
That's another thing. I still have to finish that entry for the Copic Awards.
Did you?
You
Okay,
do.
so Copics is having an award where Josh could possibly win a chance to get all new.
What is this,
markers.
like Field of Dreams Day? Okay, we don't need...
No,
Am
what?
I-
What? Yeah, happy birthday. So, so we can get a whole bunch of new markers so we can keep this show going, because without the markers, it's going to be just Josh stares blankly at this page.
Yeah.
Maybe like tears up a bit. But but if he actually wins the Copics contest, they're actually going to fly him.
Where's he gonna be flown to?
He'll be flying to lovely Kyoto, Japan, the home of the Copics Corporation.
Copic?
Copics Corporation. I keep saying
Where he
Copics.
can test out markers and take them home. Because it's cheaper to fly someone there than ship them to the United
And
States.
he's going to take his mother with him because she is so small she's considered carry-on. It's going to be awesome. Your mom's going to be there and be like, I am as tall as everyone here. It's just awesome. And suddenly she's speaking in Japanese. Why did I do that pentameter over your mom?
I don't know. My mom's from Brooklyn.
Where Ed makes bad jokes.
Well,
Well, either way, yeah, if I win, we get to go to Japan, which would be huge. So 10 G's? Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
10 G's?
That's how much going to Japan would cost, effectively.
Something like that. Heck, the marker collection itself is, what we estimate, around
About $2,000.
It was like
2,000.
2,300.
Welcome back, Ben. I'm glad you can join us on Just Josh Draws live stream.
Where did Ben go?
I don't know where Ben went.
What's
he's
his
back.
name?
Or at least Facebook thinks he's back. Who knows?
Don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years.
Putting suckers with GoFundMe accounts. Rocking his peers. I don't know the words.
Wow, so that's not grayscale anymore because that's
It's gray shades of red.
and that blue Mr. Meeksy.
Nothing else would work. One of the problems with having no markers.
Well, Ben, Facebook thinks you left,
I never.
but you're back, so welcome.
So did you? So you have your layout ready for the Copics?
Kind of, and not really. I've drawn it like a bunch of times.
And he'll draw a bunch more.
Yep, probably.
Because it will be perfect.
Or it will not go.
Well, I like the fact. I like that better than honestly. I like that better than the contest that we're currently trying to win, because you make it, you send it to them, judges judge it, and that's it. It's not, hey, we're gonna spam our friends and try and get them to vote or thing. So yay.
Yeah.
That's I mean, it's frustrating, and I understand that if you guys have already seen it, and it's a bit much, just understand it's only until the 22nd, and then it's out of our hands. But if the 22nd doesn't comes around and we didn't try as hard as we are right now, we're never gonna forgive ourselves. So, it's all about just getting it done. And
Get it done.
and t-
Put it in bags. Get it done.
so Team JJD.
Just gotta send it in a box. Just gotta get it done. Mail it to yourself. And get it done. Do what you gotta do.
The Death Star is gone.
No, it's not. It's tiny and on the other side of the page.
Oh.
I don't deny my fans, John.
I'm swinging wild here, man.
That's the real enemy, Darth Vader.
And after the competition's over, we'll never draw Rick and Morty again.
Probably not.
And we'll have to learn a new voice.
Yeah. What'll be the next big thing? Steven Universe.
It'd have to sound like a woman. Most of the characters are.
We're going to steampunk everything. We'll steampunk the steampunk. Even though that trend was like so 5 years ago.
Steampunk challenge.
Yeah.
You got a steampunk. The steampunk.
Fine.
The steampunk.
The next challenge. Everything in 8-bit.
Oh, we just get you. What we gotta do is get you like one. We gotta get you whole square tip markers, and you have to like steeple it like like a like a bingo card.
Once you're done with that, you have to draw a dot matrix.
Make the noises too. What?
As Josh fires me.
Did you just Cartman us? You cannot Cartman us.
I did have one cow.
I do a what?
You okay?
Yep, just
Holy
down
crap.
here.
I saw him take a hit off of his vape pen, put it down, and then 2 minutes later, tons of smoke came out.
As I die.
It wasn't supposed to be this way.
Gonna put all your Justice League in a bag. Gonna send him to save the world. Save the cheerleader. Save the world.
Man, you
Morty.
know, I hated that show. I didn't so much hate it. I did think it was cool, but it got to me that every commercial break is. We're talking about Heroes, the show Heroes.
Heroes, yeah.
Yeah, every commercial
Oh, I
break.
thought you were talking about this show. You hate our show. What the heck?
No, Heroes.
Why are you here?
The show Heroes. Did you ever watch it? You watch it, I'm assuming, right?
Probably.
Oh my God, you've never watched Heroes? What rock have you been living under? That's what you said to me last week. About every show I've never watched.
No.
You watched Firefly, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. See?
It's the only show that matters to Ed.
He's not wrong. That and Just Josh Draws.
I'm fairly certain I'll watch Heroes.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is...
I'm pretty sure my wife's put it on, and I fell asleep.
Well, the thing is, the first season I thought was really cool. And then the second season I didn't like it because from what I've gathered, now that I'm trying to translate a screenplay to a comic book, that literally every commercial break there's this big twist, which would technically be another issue of a comic book.
I don't watch commercials, Ed. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, when they take a break, when they, transition.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that's that's the biggest problem. And Ben says Hero sucked. Ben Cameron says Hero sucked. Ben Affleck sucks. There's been no good Batman. That sucks. Ben,
Wait,
stop being so
Ben?
cynical.
Ben said all that.
Yeah, he said there's as far as movies anyway. He said there was no good portrayal of Batman. That was earlier.
That was way earlier. That was so like.
That was so like an hour ago.
Yeah. Like, come on.
I'm not even listening. I'm so sorry. I've been insensitive to your feelings. Let me say sorry.
Now my wife started Inhumans last night. She started playing that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I watched like the first 5 minutes of it and said, okay, I don't have the time for this right now.
There's a giant telekinetic teleporting bulldog, and I'm all set.
Yeah, that's pretty cool so far. We are like 3 episodes in, but you know.
So you know what I just me and my girlfriend started watching? Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
I had to cut you off because I knew you were going to say something.
Horribly wrong.
This is a family show.
So what do you think so far?
I'm on.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Ah!
Wait. Do that again.
No.
Do it again.
No.
Come on. I got the big face cam up.
That's why. I know
Okay,
you
fine.
have the face.
I need a
Whatever.
piano so I can play like soft piano music while Josh looks into the camera and says,
Why don't you have a piano? Can you even play the piano?
"No, I play guitar. I could fake piano. I know how to stay in keys." What?
You got my hopes up, and now you crushed them.
What part?
I was hoping you know how to play piano.
Why?
I'll just make you play piano the entire time. Background music.
We'll just do like Jimmy Fallon. We'll do thank you. Just put his and try, and he just camera zooms in on Ed's face while we try not to get him to laugh. And he's trying not to. Yeah.
I can probably hold it.
It's
Possibly.
See, everybody's got a straight face. You just have to figure out how to break their straight face. There is a specific type of humor that will get everyone.
I wouldn't mind seeing Josh do a Stranger Things design.
If I actually knew what
Have you ever watched it?
anything about that.
Well, Stranger Things is a show on Netflix, and we've been
About
watching.
strange things.
You, you dropped it. It's on the floor. No, it's right. It's next to the box. If you if you look right there next to the box, it's right there.
He drank a warm soda specifically to be able to burp.
I have 2 of them because we're going to be filming a commercial later.
Thank you. I'm just checking stuff. That's great. Let's
Yeah,
see.
Ben's right. I play guitar, not piano. I can fake piano. Like I know how to stay in a key, but it's not like I can tell you. I can't. I don't know.
I can
chords or
type.
anything.
I can sing those keys.
When it comes to typing, I know. Yes, we know you've created so much drama so far. With this.
Oh, Ben says Rick and Morty and Stranger Things mashup.
Ugh.
That would be kind of weird and interesting, and
So we
I
got
would
one show
so
that's
dig that.
You would dig that?
Yeah. Now, Stranger Things 1 or 2?
Well, I'm on the first season. I'm on season 1. I'm just before the episode called The Monster, so I think I'm on episode 4 or 5. But here's where I am right now. It's set place in the 80s, and it's really done well. And as far as like 80s is concerned, like their 1 minute long intro of the word Stranger Things coming in from different angles has like little crackles like bad film.
Yeah.
That it's done very well, and all of the
It's called talent, sir.
yeah, no, and their continuity is pretty well done. All of their clothing, all of their product placement, and everything.
Ben says the mashup needs to be season 1.
Well, it seems it was pretty awesome, so it starts off with a bunch of kids. Not trying to give anything away, but it starts off with a bunch of kids. I think it's like 5 of them, if I remember correctly.
It's been out for a year, so
Yeah.
I think you're
I'm
pretty
not
good
gonna
on
be
this.
Spoiling anybody? Yeah. It's about
Spoilers.
It's about 5 kids, and in the very first episode, one kid disappears, and everybody's looking for the kid, and it turns out
And no, he doesn't get lost in the woods.
Right.
Well,
well, kind of, but not exactly. He kind of gets lost at his house, but not exactly.
Oh, no. You won't get into it in season 2. Never mind. That's
No.
the excuse.
No, yeah.
It was why he was gone for so long. He got lost in the woods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Have you met 11 yet?
yes.
Okay.
I'm on the episode where they're trying to find out where what's happening while walking through the woods.
Okay.
Anyway, long story short, it's basically about government conspiracies and interdimensional portals, which is
pretty
kind of why it
interesting.
will work great.
You should really watch it, Josh. You should. And we need to do a mashup next week.
I'll get on Wikipedia and read the entire show right away.
Read the cliff notes.
I don't have time to read.
I could see Mr. Mises as 11.
I see Morty as 11.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'll go with that.
can we? Well, yeah. Oh, and
Star
Papa.
That seems really close. That's fine.
It's D&D. Never kiss a woman before.
The
Ooh, Ben says, how about a Rick and Morty and Star Trek mashup?
Yeah, we need to figure out something for next week because next week is actually our last Rick and Morty mashup. Because then the contest will be
following
over.
week is Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, but the contest is over on the 22nd.
Well, that too. And I don't think we're going to come here during...
No, I'm gonna do a turkey stream.
Yeah?
Stream's just gonna
What's
be-
the stream going to be?
It's gonna be me with my phone, really badly filming. Me making a turkey. And just talking to you guys. So then you're gonna just grab the turkey and you're gonna
And I'm going to come over his house and just
pull out
curse a lot.
pull out the neck.
I was going to... It's bloody raw!
You need
All right, Gordon.
delicate, beautiful, crisp skin on the outside.
Where's the dark sauce?
Donkey! You got, yes, Rick? Not you, donkey! God, you donut! Called somebody a donut the other day on Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich.
That's right, now get back in line!
Ed got the reference. No, you got the reference.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's D&D, Never Kissed a Woman Before is a line from Stephen Lynch's song D&D. It's actually really damn funny. Yeah, him and I went to go see Stephen Lynch live one time.
So Ben says, right, Josh is going to artistically carve the turkey.
Hey man, I didn't get to do my ceremonial 3D pumpkin carving this year.
Oh, yeah. What happened with that?
A lot of changes in my life, and I just didn't have it in me. But from now on, guys, once the new year starts, a lot of stuff's gonna be happening too. Gonna be streaming a lot more often after the summer, or just about summertime. Hoping. And
Multiple streams a week.
Yep,
Stay
multiple
tuned.
streams a week. We're gonna be doing a lot more Twitch, a lot more YouTube too. We're gonna be just streaming out the wazoo.
And then in the other zoos.
Yep, somebody's wazoo. I don't know. We're gonna stream.
Don't laugh at me, lad. What the heck?
It took me a second to realize what you were talking about.
Something.
That, and then I'm also going to be doing more new things too. So like, I don't know, we wanted to take a real legit vote, so I'm going to do a post later at some point, because we really do want feedback about that voice stream, like doing the movie script reading. If you guys would really like to see that, like me, Ed, and get some other people who want to do voices, get them together and have a moderator with a list of all of our voices that we do, basically picking who we are in a movie.
I don't do a voice, okay? I just talk.
We're gonna write it down.
We're going to have to go through each person and see
Yeah.
what the hell they can say.
Yeah, we make a list.
What the hell they can
We
say?
put it in a bag. We put the list in a bag. I'm just kidding. So we put the list. We give it to a moderator. Whoever we are doing a Christmas special, by the way, Robert.
Yes, we
I'm
are.
gonna have my Christmas hat. We're gonna have probably. I'll bring eggnog. I mean, not for you. I mean, maybe for me, but you'd be.
It may or may not have rum for this side of the table.
Yeah, we'll have like a little Christmas party, but it'll be,
In the eggnog.
Yeah.
You know,
And then, so we're gonna do a Christmas special. So we do have to think of some topics and stuff.
or just Bailey's.
for the stream. So we'd like to hear feedback on that too. But I need a guest artist. Yeah,
Water
it would
for
be
you.
cool to bring other people on board. It's just something that getting people here at those times and everything else is very difficult. So it's something that I'll have to try to figure out.
You need a guest star artist occasionally. Yeah, Jim Lee.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Jim
we
Lee on
get
Just
Jim
Josh
Lee
Draws.
right here. Yes.
Matter of fact,
Via
that's what
Skype.
you can talk to him about. Matter of
like
fact,
to
you
be a
could,
guest on my live stream? Where is it? Well, it's in a warehouse.
You can come on our show via Skype, and you won't know the difference because it's Skype, and you'll be at your home, and you don't have to come here.
California dreaming.
they know how to party.
I know, right? So yes, it's definitely something that is on the docket to start doing. Is to try to get guests, try to get more people involved. It would be really awesome. You know me, I'm down for anything most of the time when it comes to this. I really want to work as hard as I can to build this, with you guys, and having John and Ed here back me up and everything with what I'm trying to do is really awesome. It's been a rough year to say the least as far as how things went, but knowing you guys care is very helpful and it helps keep me going. So thank you, everybody. Oh shit.
I will always love you.
I forgot the rest of the words.
I just think you just keep saying that over and over again until you
Oh, okay.
you dive in overdose or something. True enough, if you all help us raise the money, we may get Jim Lee stuff.
Get some Jim Lee stuff.
Get some Jim Lee stuff. We can go to the comic book store and get Jim Lee stuff.
Well, I mean, like
No,
an
legit
original-
Jim Lee stuff.
An
okay.
original signed piece of his or something, maybe.
I don't, honestly, I think if we could actually transport Josh for that weekend to spend 4 days, and I know you would do it because the VIP package is for 4 days, right?
Yes.
So 4 days, you're like, all right, good, cool, man. I will see you tomorrow. And then the next day, it's like, by the end of the first day, it's gonna be, Mr. Lee, you're a fan of mine, and I mean, you're Jim, and I'm Jim, and sorry, I'm a big fan. The last day is gonna be like, sup? How you doing? How's everything working on that? You doing good? All right, baby. I'll talk to you soon. I'm gonna go talk to somebody else for a minute. I'm gonna talk to your Uncle Stan.
Spider. So I
Spider-Man.
says to the guy, Spider-Man. And I'm like, that's so good. You're so funny, Stan. So
I
good.
can see you walking up to Stanley.
We're just chum buddies. We're buddies.
Well, does the
Chummy.
VIP mean you get to meet all these big guys, or?
No, they all have security, stuff like that. You get pay for the VIP package. There's a VIP lounge, but sometimes the celebrities are there, sometimes not. It really depends.
It
It's
all
not like
depends.
guaranteed you're gonna have a chance to be there with them all the time. Some of them have like whole entourages of people escorting them everywhere.
So you would need to be. I don't. Jim Lee doesn't strike me as that type of guy. He seems more down to earth.
sometimes you have no choice.
It all
When
depends.
you get fans going crazy and stuff, you
Oh my
have
god,
to.
oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah. So
It's the Lee.
Mr. Lee.
Bruce Lee, where? No, not that Lee.
We promised not to make Asian jokes.
Was it Did you
You realize I've been trying not to this whole time.
Yeah.
you imagine like
I can imagine a lot of
you
things.
guys
So
you guys see
Most
Rush
of which are
Hour?
Not good for the stream. What?
You guys see Rush Hour?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, jeez.
Duh. What's wrong with you?
Jim only,
Next year we'll have Jackie Chan here drawing. Wait,
Oh
he
my
doesn't draw.
God,
Snap.
Jackie Chan's my other hero.
Jackie Chan beat up Josh while he draws.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have any idols that happen to be American?
No.
You're a disgrace.
Just Josh moves to Asia. No.
The live stream will be at 11:30. Oh no, we can't do that. It's like 4 a.m. where I'm at. I really should look that up. I'm curious what time it is in China right now.
China, they don't have time in China.
What time is it in China? It's 2:20 a.m.
Oh,
Ip
so
Man is
close.
amazing. I loved Ip Man. Good choice of movie, Robert.
Ip Man?
Donnie Yen is one of my other favorite martial artists.
Just finished the IP Man movies.
The IP
It's just,
man.
it's just Ip Man. His name is just Ip Man.
I am IP man.
Damn. Okay, Ip Man, whatever.
No, Ip Man is a martial artist thing. It's a martial arts movie thing. But that was
You know what, you guys?
I was just reading.
realized we're not done with Rick and Morty yet.
Really?
You
Even
just
after
realized
that
that?
stream.
You just realized.
No, even after the last stream.
Yeah?
what do you mean?
We still haven't done Lord of the Ricks.
Lord of the
Is
Ricks.
that what we're doing next week? You want to do Lord of the Ricks next week?
I don't know. It's up to the vote. But, Yeah, no, we thought of Lord of the Ricks.
We haven't done a Doctor Who Ricks. We haven't done a Star Wars
Everybody's
Rick.
done those.
Star Trek Rick.
Be original, man. No, I'm just
Mortal Kombat Rick.
Oh my God.
Mortal Rick Bat. Do 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
Hey, come on, Morty. I'm gonna fatality your face. I'm just gonna rip your head out of your spine. I'm just gonna kill you, and then you'll just revive because it's round 2. Fight,
Round
Morty.
2. Ready.
Come on, Morty. Fight. You're gonna get purged, Morty.
Walking Dead Rick.
Again, seen it a million times.
Rick and Morty X-Men.
Yes, but you haven't done it. Okay?
That doesn't mean it'll be good, John.
Doesn't matter. You got to try.
Matter if it's good or not.
Rick and Morty X-Men. We gotta have Wolverine Rick.
Wolverine.
I'm over Rick.
I'm Wolverine.
Rick.
That's it.
Hey, check it out, Morty. I'm over Rick. Oh no, I can't pick my nose.
But here's the question: would like Cyclops be Morty, or
I mean, he'd be the most, like, visually would probably make the most sense, but I don't know. It's up to.
I'm over Rick? That'd be great.
It's up to the fans. Other Rick. Call you Ed Rick.
Should change the name of this, whole company to Just Josh Ricks.
Hey, we don't do it that much, okay?
Hopefully not too much after the show. Well, I mean, after this, I love the contest. I love Rick and Morty. I'm very happy and proud to be a part of all this, and I hope we can kick serious ass and get everything done.
Now he's just disappointing himself.
But
No, Morty as Professor X. Get it right.
I
Ben
can see
says.
that.
Minus the get it right part. I added that because
Because
Sass.
get it right.
Sass. Hashtag sass.
All right, so this was thoroughly terrible. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just off my
what do you
rocker today.
mean? It looks good. Need some skin tones in there.
You just added 20 minutes, John. You just added 20 minutes of the show.
Everything else are color except for the skin tones. I'm like,
I wonder if anybody's done a Peanuts version of this.
The
Rick and Morty means Walker, Texas Ranger.
Can you imagine Rick and Morty on a Peanuts Christmas special?
Oh,
Whatever.
God.
This is the best Christmas. No, it's not. It's stupid. You're all stupid. The
Yeah?
Great Pumpkin. What kind of stupid idea is that? Like,
So
it doesn't even make sense.
You know that stupid Christmas story movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rick and Morty Christmas story.
You're gonna shoot your eye out. Of course you are. I can just make you another eye, Morty. You
Gotta
can
have the
a laser
lamp,
gun.
the leg lamp,
It's
Yeah,
actually
the
a real
although
leg.
It would be like a cyborg leg.
Yeah, what people don't know is it's a real leg. Leg
It
lamp
still
Rick.
moves.
I have a gun.
A leg in a jar that's still twitching. Only if we can animate.
It can be done.
It will sometime in life.
Walker, Texas Ranger. Where do you get? I don't get that one.
What?
What?
Can you imagine, like, Walker Texas Ranger, he's sneaking up on Rick, and Rick just goes, and shoots behind him. Oh, and Chuck Norris falls over. I mean, you said it. You said it in your song. If you're ever in Texas, look behind you. So I just shot behind me, Morty, and I killed him. I killed Chuck Norris. Hilarious and terrible at the same time. There you go.
Rick meets Supernatural.
Oh God, Sam and Dean as that's-
Sam and Dean.
Sam and Dean as actually it'd be funnier if they ran into Rick and Morty as opposed to mashing them up.
Well, there it is, guys. Just take it and put it in a backpack. 'Cause that's what this is.
It looks good. Why are you so
It's one of my
critical about it?
He's half awake.
weaker
It's half of
illustrations, ladies
something.
and gentlemen. I'm apologizing in advance.
Why? It looks good.
Jim Lee would be ashamed.
No, was that? How dare you talk about me while you're making such crap? Is what you're thinking, right?
I just know to set it on fire.
And first off, he doesn't look anything like the Flash from the CW.
Good.
Oh, that is a good question. I know you have serious issues with his outfit.
It just looks leathery. It's
What
too much.
and what do you
so
think?
much leather.
And what do you think about the one on the one in the Justice League movie?
I like it, but it seems. I don't know. Does it seem?
It doesn't seem very aerodynamic.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it really makes much sense, and like it would disintegrate or something if you actually wore that. And ran
It
that
seems to
fast.
me more like parts would fly off.
Yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
they got duct tape, okay?
It's all held together by duct
yeah,
tape.
Flash's first day out.
Not
That's why
sponsored
they
by.
called him the Flash.
Are you saying he ran so fast he blew his
His
clothes
first
off?
day fighting crime, he ended up naked, and that's why they started calling him the Flash. Man, dude, these markers drying out is killing me. Nope. All right. Yeah. Clean it up. Just put it in a bag.
Get
Send
down
it to
tonight.
To the Bad Art Museum.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It looks good. I don't understand what's bad about it.
Maybe we should get closer and take a look.
Wow.
There, you want
Wha-
to see it? You want to see it? It's in your face, Rick. Shut up. It's Justice Dudes.
No, it looks fine.
It's the Dudes of Justice. They fight.
Oh, I love the dog.
He's ride ain't over yet, man. My man.
My man.
There you go. You can take it. You just put it in a bag. Gather it all up.
Well, the fact is, you're running on on the 8-cylinder car that is Josh. You're running on what? 3?
This cylinder.
One big can.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you leeway on that one, but I think it looks fine. I think proportionally it looks good. The colors are right. I mean, it's good.
I appreciate it, Ben. Oh my god. All right.
Yeah, that Ben, that's probably the best suggestion. Supplies would be good.
Oof. All right, guys. There it is.
There it
Time for
is.
the moment of truth. You gotta sign it. Sign this poop here. Yeah.
Hold on before you sign it.
Too late.
I was gonna say, directors who hate the film they're in can have the option of changing it to Alan Smithy. If you really don't like the image, you should change it to Jim Lee. It wasn't me, it was Jim Lee. Actually, it'd be great. You showed somebody like, that's crap. And it was like, Jim Lee did it. Oh, it's amazing.
It went viral.
Did you see what Jim Lee made?
And there it is. There. Okay, so now you got the trailer. We gotta think of the trailer.
Okay.
How many of you are there? Clearly not enough, Doofus. I don't know.
I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to like join the team. Can do.
Ooh-wee. What is it? Look at me! I have no friends! Will you join? Yes! Why? I'm so alone! Existence is pain!
But honestly, the one I want to hear is from Wonder Morty. It was like
Look, I'm Diana of Themyscira, okay? I'm gonna save mortals, and I'm gonna fight people with bad guys, and I'm a wonderful woman, strong, independent. I'm Amazon. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you if you don't think so. I got nothing. What else does she say? She doesn't say a whole lot.
well, that's the whole thing. There's not a lot in the trailer.
You put a lot of pressure on me, Rick.
I didn't.
I'm already in a skirt. What do you want from me? This is a deal I had to agree to because you wanted to do Vindicators 3. You wanted to do Vindicators, and you said no. And you said the only way we get to do another Vindicators is if we made our own team. So this is your team, Rick, and I have to wear a skirt? This is stupid. It's the only stipulation he makes. Is like, we killed the Vindicators, Morty. So we got to make our own team, and we call it the Justice Dudes. And there's only one condition. I'm down. I agree to anything, Rick. I'm okay. I just want to be a superhero, Rick.
You gotta wear a skirt the entire time and a hard corset.
It's all Greek to me, Morty.
That's bad.
Can you imagine he goes down into the bar to find Aquaman? You imagine what the conversation would be.
Oh, you're talking about who's he?
Rick.
Okay.
Because he has to go get him.
Oh, that's
Morty. You know, it was Morty. Well, Wonder Woman's talking to Bruce, and she goes, you know, so how did it go? Did you find him? And then Rick would be like, yeah, I found him. You're supposed. You haven't watched the trailer?
No, I didn't know. I thought you were giving me.
I watched it.
I thought you were talking about a different idea.
No, you got it.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that. I'm sorry.
No, and then you gotta say you're looking for a guy who talks to fish.
I didn't see that.
You didn't watch the trailer?
No.
Well, why would you do that? You brought soda to burp, but you didn't.
I thought we were doing the commercial. We're gonna record something so we can.
Damn it,
try and pedal
Rick.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna swallow this crap.
Jerry, it would be like, because in the trailer he just throws Batman around like in the bar. It would be the total opposite. It'd just be Jerry all sad and mopey at the bar.
He's such a beta.
Yeah, he's like, I can talk to fish, but I can't do anything with my life.
I don't understand women.
Fine.
I don't
Beth
understand
left me.
women,
I don't-
but I can
Come on,
talk.
Rick. Beth left me. What is that? Are you happy? Are you happy? Look, I grew out a beard. I'm wearing eyeliner. What do you?
He's wearing eyeliner in the movie?
Yeah, you didn't notice?
No, I don't
Like I said,
gaze
he's like
lovingly into people's eyes.
He's super rock star in the movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I can, because he's like a Viking,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird.
Yes, it is weird.
But he's supposed to be the king of Atlantis.
Yeah. Well, seeing as though Atlantis doesn't actually exist, you could theorize it could be anything. And then, of course, Mr. Noob.
Noob.
I mean, not Mr. Noob. Technically, they're the same species, I think, but Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah. Good luck with that one.
What is it, Rick's like? I promised Mr. Poopy Butthole, what? Super Poopy Butthole. I promised him that we would protect the world because he's dead. And then you see the trailer. He's out in like the cornfield or whatever, like in the field, like touching the grass. And then you see Lois Lane comes out and she looks at him and she's just like standing there like he's alive. And then he goes, "I'll take that as a yes." And she's like, "What?" And he's wearing the ring. She's wearing the ring. And then so you can imagine how it was a new. Ooh, I'll take that as a yes. What? You're wearing the ring. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna save the world. Ooh. Like, it's so annoying. All these voices.
Yeah. And, I mean, the two annoying voices are Meeksies and him. But
And Snowball's just like,
yeah.
I'm Snowball.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Well, there you go. The Justice Dudes. It's complete. It was terrible, but it's complete.
Oh, Josh.
I'll like scan it and redo it digitally, and then I'll feel better about it maybe. But thank you guys for tuning in as always. Apparently now there's a GoFundMe page that I did not, know about. Thank you, Ben, for that. Who knows? Maybe.
There's a lot of things happen like all at once today, and one of them is we're gonna go fund you.
So if I make it, that'd be awesome. But I appreciate it, guys, for looking out. Other than that, as always,
go to justjoshdraws.com.
Yep, and also check out on the Facebook posts. I'll be doing another one today too, along with this. It's basically going to be a post about t-shirt contests again. So if you know anybody, if anybody new is watching this and you haven't voted, I appreciate it. If you go and follow the link and just give us 5 stars for that shirt. We're in the top list now, and it would be so amazing.
8. We are number 8 right now. And the thing is, we're number 8, and I think we're like 12 away from 5. And then we're only like, from where we are right now, like 22 away from 4 or something like that. Well, no, 5.
Yeah,
well,
so we're gaining
7,
on it. We're
6.
gaining.
Long story short, it's not that inconceivable that we can win this.
Inconceivable.
It's not that hard. We can possibly make it to...
Also, of course, as before, we are going to post again about anybody, if you guys want to see us do, like I said, like the script readings and some funny stuff like that.
Yes.
Get
and what scripts and all that.
Yeah,
jazz.
we have to get votes on scripts. Maybe we pick like a top 5 and everybody can pick from it. We'll do straw poll.
Yeah.
And then we'll do that. We'll have a moderator, and it'll be great. So
Robert
really,
gives 2 thumbs up.
thank you, Robert. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Everybody, you guys are awesome, and you're the reason why we're able to keep doing it. So thank you. Like I said, it does mean a lot to me. Like I said, this year's been kind of up and down frustrating. So knowing that there's people out there who support what we're trying to do, and hopefully we can grow it and really make a big fan base here, because it's a lot of fun, and we want to branch out and do even more than this. So anything helps, and I thank you for that. So like I said, as always, I do want to thank you all for tuning in. I want to thank John for helping us make this possible, as always.
Go, John.
And of course, my brother Ed for hanging out with us and doing all he can. He's been in the background running around like a crazy person trying to get people to vote for the shirt and get involved with everything. So he's always got my back, and I really do appreciate it.
I have been. It's been. I told Josh, I was like, this is like a part-time job, getting people to vote on this thing. But I mean, it's what you got to do, I don't want the 22nd to come along and say that, even if we don't make it to the top 4, which I think is what they're going to be voting on, regardless of how the top 4, if it's going to be the actual 1, 2, 3, 4, as Josh thinks it's going to be the top 4 that are usable. I think wherever that lies in the fact is, when that day comes, I just don't want to say that, yeah, we kind of tried, or well, we put it out there, So I think there's so don't worry, the spamming will only happen a little bit longer. We'll get that done.
Indeed. Like I said, we do appreciate it. So, as always, guys, as you can see, we all have bad days sometimes, a little off, but, the biggest thing is that you keep drawing. So, like I said, I always say, I'm trying to always say, just draw, because, without doing that, there's no improvement. So, if you need any, if we can help in any way with teaching anything or showing anything, we really like to hear your feedback on it. And I want to thank you again for tuning in. As always, thank you, and have a wonderful day, everybody.
Peace.